is puso. Puso sa Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso sa Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso sa Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso Pilipinas. Report live. Lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritang get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi nato, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatuto. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibig ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Not the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugon, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso. Puso Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
This is puso. Puso Pilipinas. 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 Report live. Lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritang get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi nato, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatuto. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibig ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Not the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugon, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso. Puso Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso Pilipinas, puso in every play.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
where they shine. Libre-libre Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatutok. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sudok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibit ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tubo, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your body. This is puso. Puso Pilipinas. This is puso. Puso
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Burger ng masa, tikman mo na, sarap na di mo matatanggal. Pagkasarap, parang panaginip. Lasa niya'y walang makakadaig. Bawat kagat, kay daming rason. Para sa chito, laging may panahon. Ang saya-saya, burger ng masa. Tikman mo na, sarap na di mo matatanggal.
Good day, everybody. I'm Bill Velasco, joined at courtside here by Coach Noy Africa. And Noy, these teams have already seen action, and what have we gleaned so far from their performances?
Well, both of these teams actually coming off losses. Lyceum losing to Mapua big 87-66, while Arellano just yesterday lost to EAC in overtime 88-91. As you see here, the stats from the game, yes, the game of Lyceum versus Mapua, in that 40-47, gave up 42 points in the paint, also giving up 19 second chance points. So imperative for Lyceum to do gang rebounding, get those rebounds, and not allow Arellano points in the paint.
LPU strikes me as a team that is searching for its identity and searching for leadership. And let's go over to the other side of the floor for Arellano University.
Of course, they did lose just yesterday to EAC in overtime. Although they did shoot well from the field, 44% from the field, they were severely out-rebounded, much like Lyceum was, 54-54, giving up 15 second chance points. And they did, for a team that's trying to play quick, they committed 24 turnovers and really have to take care of the basketball.
All right, so let's see if they can clean up their acts as we are set to begin our first game today. Sit back, relax, and watch us live on pusop.com. And now let's call out the starters for today's first game.
Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. presented by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is game number 10 in our NCAA group between the LPU Pirates versus the Arellano University Chiefs. Introducing the starters for both teams, starting with the LPU Pirates. Starting point guard number 26, Matthew Rubico. Shooting guard number 20, Renz Villegas. Small forward number 34, Lance Aurigue. Power forward number 7, Mac Guadaña. And at center, number 15, Genesis Arviles. Head coach of the LPU Pirates is Jamaica Harin. And now introducing the starters for the Arellano University Chiefs. Starting point guard number 3, Ernje Geronimo. Shooting guard number 0, Aaron Manansala. Small forward number 41, John Ray Ladica. Power forward number 42, Cyril Hernal. And at center is number 10, Leighton Buenaventura. Head coach of the Arellano Chiefs is Chico Manabats. Officiating this ball game is Bernardo Banayats Jr. First umpire, John Tongkion. And second umpire is Eric Mendoza.
The starters are on your screens. Rubico, Villegas, Aviles, Aurigue, and Guadaña. Geronimo, Manansara, Ladica, Hernal, and Buenaventura. And I think it's incumbent upon the guards of LPU to really set the direction against this very young Arellano team.
Well, one thing going for LPU, they have Renz Villegas back in the fray for them. Averaged 13 points in the NCAA. Did not get to play in game number 1.
All right. First quarter presented to you by Smart Sports. LPU gets an offensive board, but they put it on the floor. Arellano on the run. There's a bump. There'll be 2 free throws. So now you can see off the bat that Arellano wants to turn the heat up.
Well, this guy had a great debut yesterday. Ray John Ladica, the rookie coming from the AU Juniors, finished with 20 points, going 4 out of 10 from the three-point area.
Free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. And later on, Noy will sing the jingle. Which we're going to hear all day, that's for sure. 2-0 AU. Having trouble setting the offense. Dangerous lob inside the paint rather. Three-pointer does not drop. I think there's a bit of a struggle with the confidence on the part of LPU, particularly the guards. Still 2-0, a minute gone by in our first quarter. With a defensive pressure put on by the Chiefs. LPU gets a penetration and a foul. It'll be 2 free throws for the Pirates.
Most definitely missed yesterday the offense of Renz Villegas. As you can see, can put pressure on the defense, attacking the paint, earning a trip to the free throw line.
As we mentioned on Sunday's coverage, LPU is undergoing a facelift at both the senior and junior levels.
Well, they do have a new head coach coming back to the NCAA, a former NCAA champion with the San Beda Red Lions, Coach Jamaica Harin.
Yes. Malalim na rin ang experience ito si Coach Jamaica.
Most definitely had a lot of success, especially with the Ateneo Juniors team with Kiefer Ravena.
Oh, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, Jai Reyes and Japet Aguilar.
Yeah, that's right. And also, he had a lot of success with a youth team, a team with guys like Andre Caracot, the Nieto twins. They made it all the way to the FIBA World Under 19, I believe.
Yes. Very aggressive for Arellano, but you can't complain if you're standing in the no charge zone.
Right now, both teams giving up too many fouls. Great aggressive drive there.
Really close call there. Another free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Dayton Buenaventura at the line.
Was scoreless in their first game.
Yes.
Looking to score his first point in the Filoil Preseason Cup. Spoke too soon.
That's why I keep quiet now during free throws.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Both teams trying to establish themselves, but LPU forced out of bounds. Rubico has not had a good start. Foul and a turnover, and it's just the first 2 minutes.
Both teams need to make it a priority to take care of the basketball. Lyceum 19 turnovers in their first game. Arellano 24.
Oh, that's going to be a big thing for the Cyril Hernal. Pirates jump ahead by 3. Another turnover for LPU. Long lead pass. Little off hurried shot here. They could have set it up.
They should have set it up.
Oh, yeah.
LPU quick to get back on defense.
Medyo lamang ng konti ang LPU sa rebounding.
That's a turnover for LPU.
They're really piling them up in this first quarter.
Again, both teams with a lot of new young players, so some growing pains, but really need to make it put a premium on taking care of the basketball.
And also players are fighting for their spots and their positions in the hierarchy of the team. No second shot for Arellano that time. Lyceum hurrying up but nowhere to go. Tried their own. Rubico, it rattles in.
Well, I'm pretty sure after only hitting 25% of their shots from the three-point area against Mapua, they did a lot of shooting in practice.
Well, Arellano was very early for the shoot-around before the game. Let's see if it paid off. Somebody's on the deck.
I believe that's it's Ladika, who seemed to have tweaked his ankle.
John Ladika, number 41.
A rookie out of the AU system.
Well, let's hope he can come back in this game, and in case of a sprained ankle, or in the vernacular in Tapilok, the best thing to do is not unwrap the foot so that the swelling will be constrained.
Well, he did loosen up his laces already.
Well, as we always say, they will learn. Ouch.
But they're young enough that just retaping it, putting it on ice might speed up the recovery.
Each team has hit a three-pointer already. Arellano experimenting from the outside, beat the clock. Enzo Abiela with his first basket. Offensive foul on LPU.
So those threes starting to fall for Arellano, and they force yet another turnover on Lyceum. That's already 4 turnovers for Lyceum.
Genesis Aviles with the offensive foul there. He also struggled in their first game last Sunday. LPU really needs some consistency. Now an offensive foul at the other end.
Offensive foul number 10, Dayton Buenaventura, his second team foul for Arellano University.
Dayton Buenaventura with his second foul. Maaga pa.
Aga pa.
Wala pang 4 minutes ang nakalilipas.
Really need to take care of his fouls. Arellano, not really a team that you can say is a tall team.
Yes. Playing very aggressive defense, very scrappy. LPU getting it inside the paint with those short passes. Snuffed out. Another turnover. Oh boy. Oh, took off a little too soon.
Took off too early that time was Manansala.
Hurried shot for LPU. LPU starting to fall into disarray here. Arellano, meanwhile, attacking and attacking and attacking. Not that it's really bearing fruit right now.
Good job by Aurigue, last line of defense.
Another offensive foul. Oh, the
that-
mistakes piling up on the Lyceum of the Philippines.
That's going to be the third personal foul on Matthew Rubico.
Oh no.
Led his team in scoring against Mapua with 15.
Well, he's going to have a lot of time to think about that.
Probably has to come back by the second half already.
That's true. So, the Chiefs in their front court. They tried an isolation, didn't work. Runner. Good follow. No basket. These are all the signs of a very raw young team.
Right now, Arellano is rushing. I feel like
Viera with 2 misses earlier. Now it's Vinoya having his troubles in the paint. Now it's Libang. They're getting their shots. They're just not finishing.
they're making a lot of effort plays, but it hasn't really reflected on a scoreboard.
Reds Villegas ends their silence. 1-point game. Nice little up fake. There's another foul. So Viera will go to the free throw line.
Well, you can see the energy from the side of the Arellano
Yes.
Chiefs. Problem is, it's not resulting into points. Probably needs to slow down a little bit, try to get some execution going in the half court. Maybe get easier baskets.
Free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Little too much adrenaline on the part of Arellano.
Probably a case of a little too much coffee. It's still quite early, 11 in the morning.
These guys take coffee at that age. We're the ones who need it. Jump ball and stay with Arellano. Both teams need to settle down. LPU has been bothered by a fleet of errors and turnovers, and Arellano has been missing point-blank shots. Turnover.
See there, Binoya telling Abiera to settle down.
Yes. Dribbled off his foot. Wide open lane down the middle. Still nothing. And now Arellano has started boxing out better against LPU. Low post play. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Roger Ondoa. Now, talk about energy. Ondoa always lights a fire when he comes off the bench.
Roger Ndoa in their first game had 10 points and 5 rebounds. Did a good job getting to the free throw line. Went 4 out of 7.
And they're already in the penalty. Still more than 3 minutes to go. Lucky bounce, and AU still on top by 3. Subs of LPU now struggling, still on the outside. Oh no, it's going to be a reach-in foul, I believe, on Borromeo.
Too aggressive on the basketball. First, trying to deny Villegas any kind of advantage. They know how great of a scorer Villegas is.
And you always talk about playing defense with your feet and not your hands.
And right on cue, another foul by Borromeo. Caught holding.
2:57 to go. So that forces Yuan Kamay to come into the game.
Borromeo not even a minute on the floor. Had to go out due to foul.
Shot clock down to 8. Does LPU know it? 5, 2, oh, bailout foul.
Played defense well for 12 seconds and had to bail out Villegas with a foul, and they are in the penalty. So really a bad foul there.
Yes. Shot clock was down to 3 seconds.
28 feet from the basket. You give up a foul.
Villegas at the free throw. And the school bands making sure that we don't forget that they're here.
Making sure that we're wide awake.
Yes. We need aspirin after this game. 10-8, very low scoring first quarter. The leg comes in for Villegas. Very fast paced, but not so productive first quarter.
Usually when you say it's fast paced, it's usually a high scoring game. So far it has been really a lot of action.
Yeah, Andoa comes up with it. Another turnover for LPU. Wow.
8 first quarter turnovers.
Oh my goodness.
It's way too much.
I'm sure they're going to hear about it from Coach Jamaic. Offensive foul. It's like they're giving away offensive fouls and turnovers.
Good job by Bellaver. Ball hawking that time.
Yes. He had nowhere to go because he was trapped along the sideline.
14 on the shot clock.
Valencia coming into the game for the first time. LPU finally gets an open look from 3-point range. Not this time. Not taking care of the basketball. And nobody home.
LPU has had a little trouble executing in the half court, and getting those transition baskets will definitely help.
We are tied at 10. Only a minute 39 left. It's been a very messy first quarter. Germo Demetria comes in for the first time for Arellano. Alam niyang kapos. Sinundan niya eh, no?
Shooters usually know when they miss.
Yes. Not enough muscle behind the shot. Free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Adjusts and overshoots the second one. They get it back though. And they get a three-point play opportunity.
That time Langit not giving up on the play even if he missed 2 free throws. Gets the ball to Demetria.
Yeah, Coach Villaver shocked to suddenly find himself looking up at a big man with the ball. Lucky break for AU. They're suddenly up by 3. So substitution.
Even the players on the court weren't able to hear the buzzer
Yes.
due to the drums.
Unfortunately, the drums have no volume control. Or pressure. Final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Traveling. My goodness.
Everyone was wondering how he got himself free.
Yes.
And that's why.
Now, neither team has called a timeout yet.
Well, it's pretty much the coach is just allowing their players. So you give your players a lot more leeway on the floor. You got LPU committing numerous turnovers already. Coach Jamaica rin just wanting his players to learn on the fly.
Yeah, feel their way through the game. Pick and roll. AU doesn't go for it. Shot clock down to 8. Double team in the corner. Somebody's open. And Valencia nominated himself. Both teams in the penalty by the way. Another turnover. They're in double figures already. Oh, forced shot. Could have handed it off. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Drive and kick. Still nothing. And AU on the run again. 3-on-2. That time they made sure.
Better job by Binoya to go strong to the basket.
Another turnover. Left-handed layup.
Right now it's the big man for Arellano getting those transition hoops.
LPU has been quiet for almost 3 minutes now, and that's the end of the first quarter. 17-10. Arellano breaking away in the last minute and a half. We'll be back.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
We resume our first game today at the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. And here's the ABC Tile Adhesive fast break of the game. Arellano busting out at the end of the first quarter. And if you're LPU, I understand you made a lot of mistakes in the first quarter. What do you address first?
Take care of the basketball.
Oh, yes.
Because 2 sequences, that was a big man, Binoya, ending up with layups on the other end. And also for Lyceum, you turn the ball over, make sure you get back on defense,
Yes.
try to correct, make up for the mistake of turning the ball over by getting back on defense early.
And also LPU, the Pirates got into penalty early in the first quarter, and that really slowed them down.
You could say they're actually lucky to be down by just 7.
And another fast break for AU. Valencia with the honors there. LPU has to be careful here. They could blown out early. They could get blown out.
That's like when they went up against Mapuas, they lost by 21. The problem with getting an early big disadvantage is you'll have to play catch up.
Yes, and that expends a lot of energy. So by the fourth quarter, you may not have enough gas.
You may be able to overcome the lead, but may not have enough to actually get to have that finishing kick.
Is it just me, or is everybody taking free throws in this game? Coach Jamaic Harin. I'm sure they're going to hear a lot from him at halftime. It counts, but there is a violation. Premature entry. 19-12 is our count. I think one thing missing for LPU is recognition. Identifying who's open and how to get the ball to them.
Well, I think one of the problems for them is they haven't really clearly defined the roles of one another. So
good point.
The teammates are still feeling each other out, and that has reflected in their low output offensively.
They had another open lane, but another turnover every time they put the ball on the floor.
And that's going to definitely be a big problem.
Yes. We're going to keep track of the turnovers, but they're coming close to a per game average already, and we're just in the first half. Outside shot has not really been falling for both teams. They each hit one in the early stages of the first quarter.
Well, it's good to see Ladika back on the floor for them after spraining his ankle earlier.
That was quick. LPU also trying their luck from the outside, getting a rare second attempt. Nice handoff. Again, the ball vanishes from their hands. 3-on-2 situation. That's been one of the problems of Arellano. They're not able to identify the open man, especially on the fast break.
Well, also the recognition of, when they do not have the advantage, when they do not have the numbers. If you see the defense back already, might as well just pull it out and try to execute.
Yes. A little patience goes a long, long way. 6:19 to go. Offensive foul.
Number 5, Basti Valencia is first. 2 on the Chiefs.
Of course, Basti Valencia, of course, proclaiming his innocence.
Basketball is a game of possessions, and right now it has been a battle of giving away possessions.
Parang contest, ano?
Not in a good way, though.
Not in a good way. So I think we're going to get a warning on the coaching staff of AU, or are they contesting the call?
Coach of Arellano University, James Chico Manama, for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right. Sometimes they also call that overt resentment to a call.
I feel like it's a lot calmer than Coach Pido Harencio berated the officials in day one.
Yeah, he's the gold standard.
That's why he's wearing gold.
Yes. (19-12). No penetrations for LPU. They're doing a lot of drive and kick. But sometimes when they drive, they get into trouble.
Luckily for Villegas, he was able to get that pass off. He was pretty much dribbling into traffic.
A lot of substitutions early in this quarter for the Chiefs.
Well, the problem for both teams, their outside shots are not really falling. So,
True.
they're- that paint will be packed with defenders, especially since those shots not falling in. It's not spacing the floor enough for the offense.
How do you fix that?
Make your shots.
Yeah. Well, that's the bottom line. First free throw is good. Second is out for Lance Enrique. Under 8 minutes to go. 19-13. AU a little more patient in this quarter. LPU pushing it up. Ondoa on against two.
A little suspect on the ball handling, but I like how he runs the floor.
Yes. Almost a 3-second violation there. Shot clock at 9. Down to 5. There's a foul. And LPU gave up a lot of those in the first quarter.
I like how Hernal putting the ball on the floor, creating the contact. So another trip to the free throw line for Arellano. That too many free throws being given up here also by Lyceum.
Aviles is back on the floor for LPU despite his foul trouble. Gamble here by Coach Harin. You know, it's the little things in this game that will drive you crazy if you're a coach.
And unfortunately, there are a lot of little things that can make you go crazy. Missed free throws. One of them.
Rare open lane for Arellano. Enrique doing the honors there. They're now within 4.
Lyceum trying their best to get into their offense early, as Geronimo will miss on that fade.
I don't understand why they're in a hurry. Well, they got lucky.
The shot clock is there for a reason.
Yes. LPU doing the same. Now LPU doing a better job of coming back on defense. A lot of the shots of Arellano are flat.
You'd like for both teams to be a lot more patient, like the way Rubico there, able to evaluate his environment, finding the seams.
Tempo starting to pick up again. No second shots for Arellano in that sequence. Oh, they gave up the baseline. They did it again. They're really anticipating the passes. That's what we were talking about. He had an open teammate and didn't give up the ball. I thought that might have been a travel.
I think so too, but he did miss the shot, so
Yeah.
ball don't lie.
Yeah. This is the PusoP.com 5 on the floor. Aviles, Rubico, Villegas, Guadagna, and Aurique. Long bounce ends up back in the hands of the Chiefs. Everything but the basket.
Arellano's been taking a lot of contested mid-range jumpers.
And LPU is chucking away some ill-timed shots. Great challenge there. Aviles saying it went out of bounds. Oh, that was a double dribble, wasn't it? Everybody going inside challenging the big man.
Well, Well, at this point for Arellano, pretty much their offense seems like they're all just taking turns with the basketball.
4:23 left in the first half, and I think we'll have our first timeout of the game. This timeout is brought to you by PusoP.com.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
And now we present our Smart Power Play. One of the rare times when LPU beat Arellano to the basket.
And they did have one of their best finishers in Publico. He didn't go into the defender. He found the space, able to finish with that short jumper.
Matthew Rubico finally settling down. They have possession, chance to cut the lead down to 2. Oh, batted away, but they will keep shot clock down to 8 seconds, however.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Rubico claiming he got his arm yanked down. Yeah, sa Tagalog yan yung nakaw. They try to get a quick basket underneath the backboard of the inbound.
Usually with the knockout plays, you look for your big man, but that time it's Mac Guadagna, of course, one of the longest tenured players for LPU. I believe this is his final playing year.
First free throw goes in. Two for two for Guadagna. Now Arellano calls for a ceasefire. We'll be back with more.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
21-19, very close game. AU has been leading all the way. LPU now extending its defense. Better spacing for Arellano. Short stab, no good. LPU gaining control.
They did end up missing, but you like how Borromeo recognized 3 Lyceum defenders on him, kicked it out to Langit, who just missed.
That's one of the adjustments you were talking about earlier, particularly on the fast break. Press break now for LPU. from the outside. Close. Not yet. They get the ball back. Casual three-pointer bounces out. And a foul downstairs. By the way, Arellano is already in the penalty, and LPU has done a great job of keeping themselves away from foul trouble.
Well, Arellano right now can afford to really just pack the paint with LPU really struggling from the outside. Only 1 out of 9 as a team.
And too much complaining on the part of Vinoya.
You like how nowadays you describe complaining in better flowery words.
Okay. Well, we do our best. Another free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. We are tied at 21. LPU starting to find its legs. Here's our PusoP.com 5 on the floor. Abiera. And the rest of the gang. Tied at 21 now. What has happened to Arellano?
Well, they've pretty much taken not great shots. They've been taking a lot of contested mid-range jumpers, which on a statistical point of view is not really a high percentage shot.
And speaking of high percentage shots, Jonathan Daileg gives LPU the lead for the first time. Under 3 minutes to go.
Well, talking statistically, both teams are struggling from the field. Arellano 21%, Lyceum 20%.
Vinoya with a spin move, but missed the shot. Good block upstairs. Fast break. Side step does not work. LPU much more alert to situations that open up for them. Nice back shot. That's Villegas with the 2.
Lyceum finally resting the lead here. It's up to 4. They've outscored Arellano 15-4.
Now it becomes a contest of composure. Short jumper. LPU clamping down on the boards. Still an abundance of time. Offensive foul on the screen.
Another turnover for LPU. 15. And we're only in the first half.
We have a timeout by the Chiefs. PusoP.com.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Coaching staff of the Letran Knights, and it never ends. You're playing later, but you're doing your homework now for succeeding games.
Not only for succeeding games here in the Filoil, but also in the NCAA. Of course, Coach Alan Ricardo had a lot of success for their juniors team, winning 2 NCAA championships, now looking to get his first in the seniors division.
Valencia creating some separation, knocking down the jumper. AU creeping to within 2 points. You know, the bands are so loud, we can't hear the whistle.
Renz Villegas asking Gordon to take the shot. The setup was particularly for Gordon to be taking that three-pointer. Chose to put the ball on the floor. Even Coach Jamaica Harin not happy with that decision.
Fuentes comes back into the game for the Pirates. Wide open three. Yes.
That's the third three made by Arellano. It should help jumpstart this offense that has stalled here in the second quarter.
Paste Valencia showing a little bit of everything. They take the lead back. Final minute before halftime. Oh, Butterfingers. Shot clock dying down and it's 41.3 ticks left on the clock. 26-25.
I don't think Aviles was ready to get that pass.
Yeah. Restless substitution here for Arellano, but they are pressing hard on defense. Need more bodies on the floor. Foul and basket. Leighton Buenaventura asserting himself.
You like to see that from your big man, the ability to put the ball on the floor.
Second foul on Aviles. Free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Ball climbed into the hoop. We have a timeout. Pusopi.com. We'll be back.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Coach Jamaica Harin, always very intense when he's coaching, and he wants these boys to find their confidence and play more cohesively in this series.
Coach Jamaica Harin, easily one of the most cerebral coaches I've known. And really, if you're playing for Coach Jamaica, you have to be really sharp and focused on the floor.
Arellano trying to slow down the advance of the Lyceum. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Turnover. I think LPU will have to address going into halftime. Final seconds, first half. LPU finds somebody open underneath. Omar Gordon gets his name in the scorebook, and at the end of the first half, AU.
And I think they're going to give 3 free throws.
Oh, wow.
They call a foul.
Let's take another look at this. Desperation heave from the backcourt. He sold it also very well. There's a, again, very poor foul because it's really very infinitesimal chance of him scoring from the backcourt. So unnecessary foul by Nat Fuentes. So we officially have not ended the first half because there will be 3 free throws given to the Chiefs.
Interesting though that most of the time the referees will not give the free throws.
Yes,
I
because
see.
it's not a normal shot.
Yeah, and Lyceum actually had fouls to give.
Ah,
So if it was a foul on the floor, it would have been a sideline
Yeah.
inbound, but they keep. Yeah, they're gonna keep giving Kamay the 3 free throws.
and they've reset the game clock to 1 second. But somehow it's harder to shoot free throws when there's no one there.
Yeah.
Okay, last free throw. LPU has to field its players. Makes all 3. So at the end of the first half, officially, it's 34-27 in favor of the Arellano University Chiefs. We will be back with all our halftime stuff and the second half. Stay with us.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
This is puso sa Puso sa Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. Report live, lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, shivan by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatutok. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, shivan by the puso. Lupit ang Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugulo at pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
This is puso sa Puso sa Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. Report live, lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatuto. Simply reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibit ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tubo, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso, puso Pilipinas. This is puso, puso
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
This is puso sa Puso Pilipinas. 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 Report live, lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatuto. Simply reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibit ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tubo, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso, puso Pilipinas. This is puso, puso
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ABC, sigurado ka dito.
If you've just joined us, this is our first game today of the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup and our ABC Tile Adhesive halftime stats. Coach Noy, take it away.
So you can see both teams shooting 28% from the field. However, Arellano with more attempts from the field, 39 against 28. LPU controlling the boards 30 to 23. The problem for LPU, they've been giving up the ball too much. 18 turnovers, which has been converted by Arellano to 17 points off turnovers, and also 13 fast break points for Arellano against just 6 for LPU.
All right, and I'm actually surprised that Arellano doesn't have more points in the paint. Our leading scorer, Sebastian Valencia, with 9 points. That's pretty telling. Leading scorer, Renz Villegas, with 9 points as well. Nobody in double figures so far. But
Well,
great recovery by LPU in the second quarter.
Yeah, offense has really been... I can't find the right word to not be too negative about it, but it has been a struggle offensively for both teams. Lyceum made some headway in the second quarter, holding Arellano to about less than 10 points in the first 6 minutes. Unfortunately, Arellano, with a late surge, able to wrest back the lead, now up by 7 at the half.
And the team's just entering the court now. Actually, it's just the Chiefs.
Well, definitely a lot of reminders to be given to
for
the
sure.
Lyceum team. Imagine turning the ball over 18 times, and in a game of possession, you give your opponents 18 extra possessions.
But that's it's remarkable that they're only down by 7.
Well, that's true. And they've been making a lot of effort plays actually on
Yes.
both ends of the floor, with the effort that both teams have exerted already. It just hasn't really reflected on the scoreboard. Both teams struggling from the field, evidently only making less than 3 out of their 10 shots, 28%. So you'd want actually for both teams to try to speed up the game, get some easy baskets to get their offense going. But both teams, especially Lyceum, needs to take care of that basketball.
All right, shot selection and finishing the shot on the other end of the floor. You've got the Pirates and the Chiefs, 34-27.
The start of this third quarter probably could be telling in what will happen for the rest of the game. Most teams that come out strong coming out of halftime usually gets to get and control momentum.
Yes. First possession will go to the Arellano University Chiefs. Both teams searching for their character, and we're happy to be seeing them getting there. Third quarter brought to you by Smart Sports. Coming off a pick. Well executed play by Geronimo to break the ice.
Geronimo has shown that he has that decent mid-range jumper that time, able to get that ball to bounce in.
Finally, LPU exploiting its size advantage. Nice lob inside from Aviles. But Aviles, of course, also playing with foul trouble.
Positive thing for both teams coming out of halftime. Both teams scoring from execution.
Yes. I think they've finally settled down.
They should have already, for the sake of their coaches. I mean, it's probably given Coach Chico and Coach Jamaic headaches with the way both teams executed in that first half.
Bonus free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. 6-point game. Bill Velasco here with Noy Africa, coming to you from the Filoil Center in San Juan City. I think LPU is challenging Arellano to hit the outside shot.
And those mid-range jumpers to start the second half has been available for Arellano. Jumper earlier by Geronimo. This time it's Hernal.
Now made a basket at one end and commits a foul on the other. 16 seconds to shoot. Better spacing now for LPU. Fast break now for Arellano.
Former juniors teammates conniving on that one. Manansala to Ladika.
Back to a double-digit spread now for the Chiefs. They are starting to pound it inside, and it is paying dividends for them. 2 free throws for Aurigue.
It's one thing that they're getting to pound that ball inside. But the first things first is get that ball inside.
In the first minute and a half, 3 quick fouls for Arellano. LPU is drawing blood.
Lyceum has been better playing defense without fouling, especially in that second quarter. They didn't even get into the penalty.
And slowly but surely, Lyceum of the Philippines University inching closer. I like the way they've shown different looks on defense.
And you'd expect that from Coach Jamai Carino.
Oh, yeah.
It's very complicated defensive schemes.
Somebody got away there with the left-handed layup.
Just as we were talking about defensive schemes, Ladika just waltzing inside.
Now Arellano trying to run it up before the defense can set spin move, drop pass to the wrong person. Now it's LPU ahead of the pack. We're going back the other way, but first, a foul. Second foul on Villegas.
A concerted effort right now for Lyceum to get that ball inside, but Aurigue probably needing better recognition. He had 2 guys on him. Probably should have just kicked that ball out.
Andoa back on the floor, and you know he's going to start attacking the basket. 42-32, nowhere to go. Turnover for Arellano. Short jumper, Andoa tries to get the rebound. Arellano again, 2-on-2. Pusopi.com timeout, 12-point lead for Arellano.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Both school bands trying to fire up their teams. 44-32, 7 and 17 to go. Bill Velasco here with Coach Noe Africa. 5 on the floor. Aviles, Rubico, Villegas, Guadaña, and Ondoa for the Pirates. So far so good for both teams, but what are you looking for if you're LPU?
Well, I think defensively, they've been giving up a lot of points in the paint. Ladika in the previous possession just aggressively attacking in transition, just like now.
Wow, sophisticated move. And one situation for Rejan Ladika. Great move.
And this is a rookie taking it to the front of the defense of Lyceum.
Now in the second quarter, LPU did a great job of slowly eating into that lead. Something they might want to look at here in the second half. Three-pointer off the mark. Arellano again intercepted. 3-on-2 situation. Another spin move, almost but not quite. And that's what Ondoa does best. Effort play.
Who just continue to scrap and fight for possession. Ondoa with a putback.
Important basket. If they hadn't scored there, this would be a 16-point lead if Arellano gets a basket. There's a foul in the backcourt. Preemptive foul to avoid the fast break.
LPU bench trying to ask for an advantage foul.
4 fouls now on Arellano. We still have more than 6 minutes to go.
They're gonna review it for an unsportsmanlike foul. Back in the day, they call it an advantage foul.
Yes, when the other team, parang offside, no, sa football, that the other team had an advantage, and to keep them from scoring quickly, you you gave up a foul.
In the pros, they call this the transition take foul. That's just a regular foul. And you see that a lot, especially when players lose possession. The first instinct is to give up the foul.
Yes. And when he committed the foul, LPU had not yet established possession.
And Arellano also had guys back on defense. That's why it was deemed a regular foul.
Still a 13-point lead or rather 12-point lead for Arellano.
That puts Arellano in the penalty.
Oh no. A lot of energy being shown by Ladika, but it's a little bit all over the place. Also been scoring well.
Well, he is still a rookie, so you know, you give him a little leeway, but you'd want also to force them to mature quicker.
Rubio makes the first. Free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesives. Sigurado ka dito.
It actually works to just stay quiet while someone's taking a free throw.
Well, we've been around long enough to know. But we're trying to be positive. You know? And there are good things to say about the player. What can you do? Drive and kick for Arellano. Oh, in and out.
Turnover number 20 for Lyceum.
Yeah, I like the way that Aviles has settled down, doing a lot on defense, rebounding, blocking shots. As he closing out the second too late though. Big three-pointer makes it 13. Oh, that's a foul.
That's a good hard foul by Buenaventura, but the problem is that's his third personal foul. Coach Chico Manaba telling him just to stay vertical, no need to try to swat at the basketball.
It's still early in the game. Renz Villegas has been getting more and more consistent with every game. Makes both. Cuts the lead down to 11.
He is one of the veterans that Coach Kamay Harin will need to rely on.
Arellano trying to surprise LPU. Oh, dangerous pass.
Really hard to do those skip overhead jump passes at that. Really hard to control.
Solo play for LPU. They fight for it. They're in the paint. They gotta kick it out. They lob it inside Aviles against two. Good plan. Everybody pitching away from mid-range. That's an offensive foul. Poking will be called on Villegas.
That's what you call a chicken wing.
Yes. That's his third as well. Only the third for the Pirates, though. You know, when you're penetrating, your aim is to get your shoulder past the defender and your arm if you can extend it, but not to hook the other player.
Usually you see that chicken wing with someone operating in the paint. That was actually quite smart.
Yes, it was. Keep the ball in bounds and re-establish yourself on the floor.
And you like how he bounced the ball hard on the floor,
yeah.
just to give him enough time to establish
Exactly.
position.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10.
Geronimo returns for Arellano. 10 seconds on the clock for 19 for the third quarter. You get the feeling that even if this is an 11-point lead, it's not safe.
It still feels close, actually.
Three-pointer on the way and hits nothing.
Even with that 11-point advantage, you feel like Arellano is still keeping that door wide open for LPU to try and come back.
And LPU, once they get a penetration like that or a post move, they're dangerous. Doa starting to contribute. Oh, good attack.
Just can't allow penetration if you're LPU. Too easy for Vinoya that time.
LPU needs to get some stops here to cut that lead down. Oh, that's a blocking foul. Fourth foul on. Oh no, AU's in the penalty.
That's one way to get back into the ball
Yes.
game. Get those fouls.
Here's our smart power play.
LPU has actually made a living from the free throw line. 16 out of 19.
Well, it's great because that it means they're making them, you know, and they're getting a lot.
2 shots. Jasper Matienzo.
With the way that they've been struggling from the field, it's quite ironic that they're doing good from the free throw line. Maybe they should just take shots within the flow of the offense from that free throw line.
Could be.
Number 13, wala.
LPU starting to build some momentum here. Ondoa goes up strong. It rolls out, gets it back. Block. Boy, he's really putting in the effort. Scoop shot goes in. Penafiel.
Gotta credit half the basket to the effort of Roger Ondoa just keeping that possession alive.
Lead is down to 7. That was a forced shot. LPU. I think they have established control here in the third quarter. They're getting inside deep. Ondoa gathering momentum, scoring easily.
He has provided a spark here for Lyceum. A lot of efforts placed coming from Roger Ondoa.
And Arellano needs this PusoP.com timeout.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Defeat.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Here's the last basket, and you can see Ondoa really huffing and puffing. This was like 3 consecutive shots for him. But everybody needs a player like that. Lead is down to 5. Arellano hard-pressed to find an opening now. LPU shutting the door and also trying to run. Mid-range jumper too high off the glass.
I thought Ondoa was gonna get another rebound there, but you can see this. He doesn't take place off.
Final 2 minutes of the third quarter. This is just our first game. Coming up next, we'll have Letran versus St. Benilde. LPU much more composed in this third quarter. There's a block upstairs. Ondoa saves it. But now Arellano has recovered. 3-on-2. There's a blocking foul. 2 free throws coming to the Chiefs. And somebody's hurt. Panagayan is limping.
Like Arellano though, to try to execute a lot more. It's like they're starting to rush again. They had the advantage in all those mistakes due to hurried shots, allowing LPU to creep back in.
These are free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Libang makes the second one. So medyo nakahinga ng konti yung Arellano.
You're gonna need every point, any kind of cushion as LPU starting to gain momentum.
Good block upstairs. Denial by Hernal. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Almost intercepted. Step back 3. Nope. The Chiefs now being instructed to calm down, take their time. Final minute of the third period. Oh, turnover. Butterfingers for Geronimo.
He had a speed advantage on Matienzo, but once again, making hurried decisions.
LPU can get a score and a stop to close out the third period on a high note. Double team, somebody's got to be open. Nothing but net.
6 points now for Dileg.
They trap at the baseline. seconds on the shot clock, and we have a substitution. Demetria comes in.
14 seconds to shoot.
14 seconds on the shot clock, 27 for the game. Long three-pointer. Nice pickup and reverse, slapped in.
And the height of Arellano.
Oh, good presence of mind to bounce it off an opposing player.
Substitution for the Pirates.
9 seconds, both teams in the penalty.
Fuentes returns for this final play of the third quarter. Another substitution. So more inside presence for LPU. Still enough time to get up a good shot. Final seconds. Too much passing. So nevertheless, a lot of progress now for Lyceum. At the end of three quarters, they are just down by 6. Fourth quarter coming up.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Fourth quarter is about to begin, and Coach Noy, we've got a ball game on our hands.
Well, everything has started from the defensive end from Lyceum. When we were midway through that third quarter, we were talking about how even with a double-digit advantage, it didn't feel like Arellano was in control. It
Yes.
felt like a door was still left wide open for LPU to make a comeback with a lot of effort placed, especially from Roger Ondoa. They've gotten a lot more possessions, a lot more attempts at the basket, and better job converting this time for Lyceum.
And they also got Arellano into penalty quite early in the third quarter.
They made a living from the free throw line so far.
LPU and Arellano both trying to recover from their losses in their first games. Last second handoff. Arellano secures it. 54-48. After this, we will have Letran versus CSB. Good effort on the rebound, but a lot of good shot blockers on this LPU team. More patience being shown by the Pirates in the second half.
Right on cue, they get 2 points from the leg. They've been more comfortable playing at a slower tempo, and their defense is forcing Arellano now to try to execute in the half court.
Yes. Arellano's been thriving on the penetrations, but that time was out of bounds.
A good idea to try and set up Demetria. The problem was Demetria had his foot on the line.
Oh, great defense defense in the backcourt. Almost an 8-second violation. More defensive intensity from Arellano. Their lead is down to 4. Ferocious battling under the boards.
I'd like to see Roger Ondoa play a lot more minutes, especially if it's going to be a battle of possession.
Yes. Kamay comes in for the Chiefs in blue. Love the defensive intensity of LPU. A little too intense in that sequence of Nat Fuentes with the foul. 2 quick fouls now for the Pirates.
Good ball pressure that time for LPU until they committed a foul. Ladika asking for help as he was hemmed in, got doubled at the sideline.
Both coaches trying to find combinations that work early here in the final period. You were right, LPU is really making Arellano play a half-court set.
Trying to make Arellano beat them from the outside.
And Arellano has not been able to do that so far. Lucky bounce. Wrap-around pass and good move for the Chiefs.
Good defense. Great steal.
It's our 5 on the floor. Cardenas, Rubico, Daileg, Villegas, and Matienzo. And suddenly things turning around. Arellano getting its abundance of turnovers from LPU.
Those last 2 turnovers definitely going to hurt Lyceum just when they were getting back into the ball game.
They were down by just 4. And they've been doing a good job controlling the tempo of the game.
All of a sudden, you know, committing back-to-back turnovers just when momentum was going your way. You pretty much broke momentum on your own.
Yes. Aviles is going to come in at the next dead ball situation. They need his inside presence. Open 3. And you know, LPU is really just giving that to them. Prove that you can beat us with the 3-point shot.
And so far it has worked here
Yes.
in the 4th quarter especially. And if you're Arellano, it's open because it's what they're giving to you.
Yes, the defense is sagging back and forcing them to take the shot. Now we have to commend Aviles also for surviving his early foul trouble. Foul downstairs.
Especially for a team wanting in height, it's really important for Aviles to keep himself on the floor.
Yes. Let's remind everyone, the NCAA does not employ foreign student athletes. Is the 5 on the floor. Kamay, Borromeo, Buenaventura, Abiera, and Hernal for the men in blue.
So that time it's Rubico just going one-on-one, but the floor was properly spaced.
Yes. That's something that LPU's really improved in the second half.
Back in the first half, it was really just players trying to go one-on-one with the floor not properly spaced.
Rubico making himself more presentable at the free throw line.
Don't really see long shorts anymore.
Yeah. And these are really long.
forward, I do believe that he's going to be the top scorer for LPU in the coming NCAA season, maybe even one of the top scorers of the league.
I agree.
It's really a known scorer coming out of high school.
The lead is down to 7. Arellano, trouble with the inbound. Somebody's free in the corner for AU, but they ignore it. They'll reset. Good defense by LPU, but lucky bounces going Arellano's way. Open three on the way. Short.
Coach Jamaica asking his players to be a little more patient, find better
True.
shots.
Arellano again only being given the outside shot.
Even if LPU has been playing better defense, the problem is they haven't been able to get those rebounds.
Great drive to the basket. We have a PusoP.com timeout.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
GG bro! Don't worry, the only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Back to the action. Here's our smart power play. They try to close out. Kamay drove straight to the hole. 60-51 now, 5.5 minutes, and LPU still hanging in there, still within arm's reach.
It's going to be a matter of better quality shots, and I think getting Ondoa back on the floor is a step in the right direction.
Good point. There's a foul. Now you can't argue that if you put your arm down. Renzo Biera trying to debate, but the referees have decreed it was a blocking foul.
Could be a good ploy for the remaining 5 and 26 for LPU to try to get back to the free throw line where they have a shot well. 20 out of 23, a high 86%.
Yes.
And now I am gonna have to hold my breath.
Technical foul on number 12, Renzo Biera, for second infraction of unsportsmanlike behavior.
Oh, Biera had a warning earlier, gets another warning, so now that 1 + 1 equals technical. The designated shooter is McLeod Guadagna for LPU, I believe.
So that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Abiera, 1 on the floor and 1 on a technical.
That's true. In the amateurs, a technical foul also counts as a personal foul. He apologizes to his teammates at the bench.
So on the official stat sheet, you committed 2 fouls within the same second.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Guadagna missing on that technical.
Free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. It's another opportunity. And I'm sure he's starting to hate the drummer of Arellano. Crawls in. 8-point difference between the two teams. Arellano positioning shooters in both corners, but I think they were in a bit of a hurry there.
That has been the story of the game for Arellano. Just really needs to be a lot more patient on offense.
LPU getting inside. Leg has been contributing heavily here in the fourth quarter. So look now, it's just a 6-point lead. You have to appreciate the defensive effort of LPU. Oh, that's a foul. And the coaches will always tell you, if you're going to foul, make sure he doesn't make the shot.
Right there, Buenaventura really had no other option as opposed to giving up the easy layup to Rubico. But that will put Arellano in the penalty.
True. Only 4:38 to go. By no means is this a safe lead. Rubico back at the free throw line.
Well, you'd like to see Arellano to try to play a little bit of clock at the same time, get to, be patient on offense, look for better shots because they've been taking whatever shots are available right away.
More subs for the Chiefs. Lead is 4 points. Still plenty of time. Love the defensive pressure of LPU, and they come up with it. 3-on-1 situation. 4-on-1 on Doa. Finishes. 2-point game.
This is the guy that they want to get the ball to. Roger Doa, very efficient.
And Arellano replies quickly. Uh-oh. And Coach Jamaic Harin is livid. His team didn't get back on D. Then they throw the ball away.
Much like the same thing at the end of the third quarter. They were making a rally, cutting the lead, I believe, to just 4 or 6, and then they committed back-to-back turnovers, shooting themselves in the foot.
Now, at this point, there's still plenty of time. Sidestep, too hard off the glass. Doa gets the rebound. He is fouled. And Arellano is in the penalty.
That's why you want Roger Ondoa on the floor. He's gonna make positive play after positive play.
Yes. Mabinoya with 4 fouls. And LPU meanwhile takes Guadagna off the floor. As Villegas, we expect him to take charge. Doa missing the free throw. Brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado Carrito.
And right when we mentioned how well they were shooting free throws, they started missing.
Oh, that's on you.
Yes, it is.
He misses both. But there are extenuating factors. Under 4 minutes to go. More intensity now for Arellano. They have not really been able to get consistent scoring in this quarter. Foul downstairs. That will also put LPU in the penalty.
You like how Basti Valencia recognizing that nothing was going with their offense, just put his head down, created a situation that has allowed him to get to the free throw line.
Coach Chico Malabat deploying more fresh bodies onto the floor. But an abundance of free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Second free throw also goes in for Valencia. This game is going to be a question of who can keep their heads. Good penetration. The leg has come to life here in the second half.
Both teams have really made a living from the free throw line, a combined more than 50 attempts from the free throw line in this game.
Wow. LPU just needs a couple of stops. Come all the way back.
Just a 4-point advantage
Offensive foul number 42.
for Arellano, and they just turned the ball over.
That was an offensive foul on Hernal. Short stab is good. Cardenas chipping in. And I think it's really, the defense is really bothering Arellano. The lead is just 2 points. Three-pointers, all that LPU is giving them.
Yeah, they're settling for threes right now.
They're forcing the penetration, but unable to finish the play.
Good thing for LPU there. They made the stop. They got the rebound.
LPU with momentum on their side, and it's encouraging because they've made so much progress. There's a foul. Tying free throws in the hands of Villegas.
If you're Lyceum, this is the guy that you want going to the free throw line.
A lot of players having given their all, committing their fourth fouls in the second half. Both teams in the penalty. Free throws brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Don't look now, partner. We are tied at 64.
Now it's going to boil down to defense and execution for both teams.
And now LPU continuing to turn up the pressure. They just need one more stop to get back on top. And there it is. Chance to take the lead. LPU showing a lot of composure under pressure. Villegas. Change of pace. Lost the handle. Ondoa. Shot clock down to 2 seconds. They get the ball back. Ondoa wisely kicking it out so they can set up again. Forced shot. Arellano ends the sequence. Almost threw it away. Lucky break for AU.
Now Arellano has to be patient.
Turnaround jumper. It's good.
No timeout.
Basti Valencia restores the lead to AU.
That ball stayed in the hands of Basti Valencia, but he took the shot as a last option.
Yes. Another foul called on Arellano, and the coaches are getting frustrated because they're in the penalty.
More
Uh-oh.
importantly, the fifth foul on Vinoya.
Villegas at the free throw line. We told you he'd take over.
And
Chance
serve it
to tie the
themselves.
game again. Less than a minute to go. It's shaped up to be a thriller here at the Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Another charity brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Expect Arellano to call a timeout if Villegas makes the second.
Yes, they do. AU has to plan out their next offensive and make sure they get a good shot. PusoP.com brings you this timeout.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Defeat.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Let's paint a picture for you. Both teams in the penalty. You have 59.4 seconds to go. We are tied at 66. And Arellano has a front court inbound.
We'll expect Basti Valencia to handle the basketball again. Earlier made that long two to give them the lead for those Villegas free throws to tie the ball game.
Crucial inbound for Arellano. Their lead has evaporated. Step back jumper, no good. LPU has it. Fast break in the making. Oh, blocked. And Arellano gets the turnover. Great effort play by A.G. Borromeo.
Getting the block and getting that ball to hit Villegas on the way out. Heady play from Borromeo as we have a player on the floor.
Somebody looks hurt.
I believe that's Almario.
66-66. At the start of the third quarter, AU was really poised to break the game open.
But the referees will be reviewing this, try to check what happened to Almario.
Yes. You know, a lot of leagues have no flopping rules now.
Usually when they see players on the floor, they do try to check if they missed something.
Yes. If there was any contact.
Nevertheless, if you were LPU, if you were aware that you were going 4 on 5, probably should have stopped because you would have forced the referees to stop the play, and then you get to reset the offense with a new 5 on the floor.
True.
Fortunately for Arellano there, a hurried shot once again, this time coming from Basti Valencia. He had a full 14 to work with, took the shot within the first 4 seconds.
And let's see how LPU plays this out, because with 46 seconds, you could get 2 offensive plays.
At the very least.
At the very least. Let's take another look at this. There was some contact, but nothing too intense. Backcourt inbound for Arellano. They break the press easily. But will they get a good shot? Missed layup.
Now it's LPU's turn.
But they might still leave enough time for Arellano to get a shot off. Should they score? 15 seconds. Step back game winner. Looks like it. Rubico answering the call. 10.4 seconds left on the clock. Arellano University calls this PusoP.com timeout.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Kapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Heroic effort by Matthew Rubico trying to push LPU to the top of the mountain and complete their climb from being down as much as 12-14 points at one stage.
I really like how Villegas gave up the basketball earlier. He had his chance, wasn't able to convert. This time, gave it up to Matthew Rubico, showing trust to the new player on their team.
If you're AU, what's the plan?
Well, the problem for AU, the resident closer, Tima Congotan, got injured yesterday. So they'll have to rely on either Kamay or Basti Valencia to make the decisions on the ball.
Right, here we go. AU led almost all the way. Penetration is good!
Lyceum still has a timeout remaining.
Gutsy play by Renzo Biera. We have a timeout by LPU.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
All right, heroic daring drive by Abiera. You know, as we always say, this is the time for heroes. So we are tied at 68. Now the shoe is on the other foot. It's AU that needs a stop.
Opportunity here for another hero to emerge for Lyceum. Expect the ball to either go to Rubico or Villegas, although Rubico will be making the inbound, but wouldn't be surprised if they give him back the basketball.
And the imperative for Arellano is do not foul.
No fouls to give for both teams.
Here we go. going to take the shot. Ondoa. He misses and the putback doesn't go in. So we are going into overtime.
We are tied at 68 apiece.
68-68.
Going to overtime.
We'll be back.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
We are going into overtime, and Noy, if you are Arellano, how do you feel about having lost a big lead? And if you're LPU, are you on a high right now?
Well, if you're Arellano, you're actually happy to get to overtime.
Okay.
LPU really just fought back, and you know, most teams would just roll up and just give up after being down big. For the side of LPU, there is time to celebrate, but do it after the game.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
still another 5 minutes to play.
And penalty will carry over. Nice little ball fakes. The medium range jump shot has not been falling for Arellano. LPU, meanwhile, trying to push it up, but they throw the ball away.
There was really no need for Villegas to make that outlet pass. Probably should have waited because Arellano was already back on defense.
Absolutely. Arellano being denied the offensive boards by Lyceum. Open three-point shot, still nothing for Arellano in the second half and overtime. Ondoa sidestepping in trouble. Went up against two defenders.
Now it's Lyceum rushing their shots. Probably need to try and set up.
Arellano just pulling the trigger early.
Radica 0 out of 6 from the three-point area, but continuing to try to shoot.
Villegas open, high off the glass, and it's in.
Didn't really expect him to try and go glass, but that's something that he has been doing all of his NCAA career.
2-point lead for LPU. Putting some pressure on Arellano. Arellano, rare low post attempt. Now LPU has all the advantages. They're leading, they have possession, and both teams are in the penalty. Stutter step, too high off the glass. Some tense moments now for the Chiefs. The Chiefs swarming and getting the turnover.
Well, at this stage in overtime, the first 2 minutes feels like both teams still trying to feel each other out, and we're already in overtime.
Geronimo and Abiera coming back in for Arellano. Test of maturity for the Chiefs. Villegas for three. Yes!
Good recognition by Rubico.
Suddenly, a 5-point lead. Arellano rushing. Foul will be called on Doa, it looks like it.
Both teams in the penalty, so 2 free throws. Straight spray to the corner. Wide open Villegas, knocking it down.
You know, those are the kinds of shots that make the coach hold his breath.
Oh, yeah. But at least he knew that it was a good shot,
Yes, it was.
regardless.
Free throw brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
That was only the second three-point conversion for LPU all game long.
Imagine that. Arellano really needed those free throws. The lead is down to 3. Villegas, incredible ball handler. Kicks it out. They fire another 3. It's short. Partially deflected. Arellano, time is now against them. They tried their own three-point shot. In and out. LPU making sure. On the rebound, they had 4 players under the basket. Still enough time for a good shot for LPU. One-on-one inside. No foul. We're in the last 2 minutes. And quick conversion for Arellano thanks to Rayjan Ladika.
Again, in the open court, Rayjan Ladika, very effective. Oh,
3-point play opportunity for Ondoa. Talk about effort.
this guy
He's an
should play a lot,
adrenaline player.
should play a lot more minutes with that basket. A double-double now for Ondoa. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And I believe that's the 5th foul of Cyril Hernal. You know, LPU has managed to survive without Aviles.
Also, this is a different LPU squad
Yes.
from the first half especially.
They are defending a 4-point lead now. Arellano needs to come up with something fast. 100 seconds left in the game. Spin move. Too hard off the iron.
This is
LPU.
actually the
Yes.
second straight overtime game that Arellano has played, losing to EAC yesterday.
Well, they'll want to come back in this one. High off the glass. Easy pickings for Villegas. And Arellano is in a hole. 78-72. They need a timeout. Brought to you by PusoP.com.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Remember this name, Renz Villegas. Scored 5 points in overtime.
A 3 earlier and this floater high off the glass for Villegas.
Arellano will inbound in the front court. What are their options now, Coach Noy?
Still trying to go through Basti Valencia, but it might be a case of trying to look for threes also at this point.
Let's see what they come up with. Long 3 on the way, and not that time. They get the ball back. They need another 3. That's a foul. It's on Villegas.
Last thing you wanted to do for LPU allow AU to get to the free throw line and get some points with the time stop.
Uh-oh. Fifth foul of Villegas.
Really, that time Villegas getting caught out of position.
Little bump, got whistled. That's going to be important for LPU, and they're hoping that the 6-point lead will be enough to carry them through to a win.
Well, let's hope Villegas has done enough for his team. Will finish with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Rubico comes in to replace the fouled out Villegas. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
11 missed free throws as a team for Arellano.
Basti Valencia leads the second one. Oh, he misses both. Now all LPU has to do here is waste time.
That has to be priority number 1.
Bleed the clock dry. Oh, but Arellano gets a turnover.
Another heady play coming from Borromeo. LPU asking for a review, which should be automatic under the last 2 minutes.
Absolutely.
We'll review the last play. All players, please proceed to your respective benches.
And this gives an opportunity for the coaches to talk to their players. You're only allowed a timeout each in overtime.
After the review, ball stays with LPU.
Oh, okay.
I think Borromeo was already out of bounds when he tried.
The ball had already hit the line, I think. That's big. That's big for LPU because they have the ball, less than a minute to go, and they're up by 6. Again, another chance to use up a lot of time. But the shot clock is down to 11.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
Dangerous inbound. They keep. Short jumper, one-hander, no good. LPU gets it back. There's a foul and it counts. Rubico with presence of mind. Stretching their lead to 8.
Absolutely best case scenario
Yes.
for LPU. They wasted so much clock, and Rubico on the putback extends the lead to now 8 points.
Bonus free throw for Matthew Rubico.
He makes this, it's 9. Arellano will need 3 threes just to tie the game. Oh, he misses. Arellano has no option now except to throw up some threes. Oh, LPU comes up with it. Rubico's done a great job of keeping his composure. Open look. Again, Rubico creating the play. Suddenly the lead is 10. Arellano finally hits a 3-point shot. Too little too late. After a tense first half, hard-fought second half, and overtime. What a big win for Lyceum of the Philippines University. Pirates overcoming the Arellano University Chiefs.
That's why you keep competing, even if they were down big early with their offense going nowhere. They eventually had to rely on a lot of effort plays, and come late fourth quarter and overtime, they had their closers in Rubico and Villegas.
And these are the smart, powered-up plays and abundance of LPU plays, but also a lot of action from Arellano. And LPU finally breaking through.
And for Arellano, second straight overtime loss for them.
And, they got to hold their heads up high. I mean, they managed to maintain a lead most of the game. Our ABC player of the game, I think you know who it is, Renz Villegas, 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it was spread throughout the game. It was not just one big quarter. ABC tile adhesive, sigurado ka dito.
And he made sure he did enough right before fouling out.
Yes, and now our Puso P player focus highlights Matthew Rubico. He took over when Villegas had fouled out.
Also made that clutch basket late in the fourth.
Incredible, and that is just our first game, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we have Letran versus CSB.
This is Puso, sa Puso sa Pilipinas. 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 Report live, lapit mga kaibigan, see with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipinas, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatutok. Simply reliable, laban bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Lupit ang Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugo, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso pi talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right